So what if we all had a physical visual of what our mind looked like a physical room that we could walk into and see the landscape of our mind? Wow, what would that be like? How would it change the things that we allow ourselves to think? So, okay, hi, I'm Sue, and I am excited to share with you random revelations and thoughts that I have about God and that are just rooted and grounded in the Bible. So, let's talk about the mind. Last night I was talking with my husband, and we were having this chat about our mind and talking about taking your thoughts captive. And I said, what if we could see it? What if we had a visual? So picture the most beautiful landscape, the place that you love the most to be in, like the physical place. Maybe it's the ocean, maybe it's the mountains, maybe it's a flower field, maybe it's, I don't know, just whatever it is, just picture it. Maybe it's the desert. Whatever it is, just picture it. And then picture, and actually hold on. So picture that every piece of living thing, every bit of sand, every beautiful thing that you adore is God thoughts, are thoughts that you have come into agreement with about yourself, about the world around you, about the plans that God has for you. Picture them. So the palm trees, for me, I just love tropical, and so I'm going with that. Okay, so I'm picturing palm trees and the ocean and sand, and all of those places are God's thoughts. All of those things are God's thoughts about me and the plans that He has for me. So what happens when someone takes that palm tree and dumps a pile of tar on it? Just black, sticky tar. It's ruined. It's dying. It's dead. Those are one of God's thoughts about me. What if that happens? It does happen, you guys, it does happen. So what happens is the enemy comes in and you know what? It isn't always dumping a big, pile of tar. Sometimes it's just one little bit of it, just one little bit of it, one piece of trash thrown in your ocean, one tree cut down in the beautiful forest that you love so much that becomes dead and nothing. So what happens, if we could visually see that, we would look at that and say, no, get out of here. Especially if we knew that it was just the flick of a finger. And, in reality, it is just the use of our words and in our mind, rebuking those thoughts and not allowing them. But we allow them, you guys. We allow these negative thoughts about other people, about ourselves, about the plans that God has for us. But I just want to encourage you to go into that room. Step into that room, because there is a room. It's in your mind, but there is a room. And just visualize, how does your mind look? Landscape wise, how does your mind look? Is there a lot of tar and trash and vomit and just disgusting things? And I mean, I hate to say this, but those things are your ungodly thoughts. Your ungodly thoughts about other people, the things that you've chosen to take offense to, the things that you've allowed to discourage you from believing the things that God has for you. So what if we said no to all of that? What if we said, no, that's not in line with the Bible. No, I'm not allowing that, and just flicked it out when it was small? Some of those things right now, you guys, are big. I'm not going to lie. I totally get some of those things are big right now. And so sometimes some of them are like, your ocean might be feeling half filled. If you step into your room and you're visualizing, it might be half filled with trash. But you know what? You can take and flick one piece of trash out after another. And if you just continue to take captive the thoughts that are coming in, so allow no more ungodly thoughts to come in, and continue to not partner with the thoughts that you already have there and that you've already partnered with. It just takes, stopping and saying, nope, I rebuke that thought. I won't allow it. Something as simple as, when you have that thought about that person at work that you really just don't click with or whatever, you start thinking about them and you think, oh, I can't stand it when she does this thing or when he does this thing. because it irritates me and it distracts me or whatever it is, just rebuke that thought and say, nope, not allowing that thought. God, show me how you see that person. Give me eyes to see that person through your eyes. And if you don't even have the time for that, you can have some go-to, what do you call it? Some go-to lines where it's like, nope, that person is a child of God. That person is loved by the Father. And so I choose to love that person too. I will choose to value what they have to offer because they are a child made by the King of Kings, created in his image, so they have good, beautiful things to offer to this world, and I will choose to see those things. Do you know, like we have to do this. We don't have an option. If we want our landscape to be beautiful, it's biblical and it's possible, and it brings us peace and love and joy and hope. And that's just the exciting moment that I had. And I mean, it's nothing new, guys. This is nothing new. This is biblical and it's nothing new. But I just wanted to encourage you to catch that visual. Allow yourself to open a door and step into a room and look at what your mind looks like. Is there more trash than there is palm trees and ocean? If there is, don't be discouraged, because you know what? Through the power of Christ, you can just flick and get it out. You don't have to partner with the enemy anymore. You can do a clean sweep getting those things out, but you have to continue to guard your mind and rebuke those thoughts and partner with what God says about other people, with what God says about you, and with what God says about the plans that he has for you, because he has good plans. I know it. It's a fact. Okay, I love you. That's it. Bye.